Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and this is my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start with the euro dollar. That is, let's say, now above the price of 1.07, exactly 1.074, and is moving up there. So we have two things to say on it. The first one is that the market is more or less, let's say, moving below this dynamic trend line. And on the other side, that the price went above the level of 1.07 after the payrolls last Friday, because due to the data, probably the, let's say, financial community is thinking that the Federal Reserve could cut maybe more than one time in the 2024. So exactly this is what is expected by the market. Let's switch from the euro dollar, that is really interesting, to the commodities like the crude oil, that is in a retracement right now. The situation in the Middle East, let's say, is probably getting a little bit better, so the price is going down, and we have a clear idea that the market has, let's say, this level as a top and the bottom of this sideways that is going through since more than 1 year, and exactly the market potentially could be attracted by the area around $75-74 per barrel. So this is more or less really interesting, and let's see if the market is going to continue this retracement that is visible on all the commodities, and particularly also on gold. So the gold did not retrace exactly as the crude oil did, but more or less is now around the level of 2,300. And let's say, don't forget about the price of 2,980. Below the level, maybe the market can do a test even to 2,200. That is the congestion area that we have seen here, that can work as a support. Otherwise, the market can continue being interesting. We have several levels up there that will show us if the recovery will be, let's say, interesting too. So this is for what concerning the commodities. Let's switch a little bit later to the bonds, and in this case, let's discuss about TLT, so Treasury long term. I mean, we have seen recently that the market went below the very fundamental level of 92.3. The market went down, consolidated the price here, and now it seems that it's trying to go back to the previous support, now resistance. So let's see if the market will be able to reach the level of 92.3, let's say, up there, and if in the case the market will be able to go above that level. That is a very interesting situation. So let's see what the market will see in this case. Let's switch immediately after to the stock indices, and let's start with the European one, where we had a clear congestion, and let's say, to say that we are out of that, we need the Euro Stock 50 to move again above a level of 5,000, maybe in that case to go and test the previous high that we have clearly visible here. So the market reacted, and now we have a clear range, let's say, with let's say, some intermediate levels. So the level up there, the top up there, and the minimum here around the area of 4,800, more or less. So we are in between this range, and the market is moving up and down. 5,000 is a rounded price, is a price very interesting and very effective. And after the stock 50, let's move to the DAX, where the same situation is visible here, but the price is different, obviously, and we can assume as a level that we need to see the market above to think that we can attack again. The previous high is 18,400. This is a real resistance, and we have now a new and fresh support below here. So the market is in between this level, moving in a sideways. This is typical for the European markets. Even the Italian one is in the same sideways too. So let's see if this market will be, let's say, good in this goal. Let's switch to the US indices, and let's see that a similar situation we have also on the US indices too, even if, let's say, the movement is a little bit different because the European market are below this level and the US market are already above. So what happened was that at the end of the week, mainly because of the, let's say, very good moment again of the technological sector and communication services sector. Again, we have the S&P 500 a little bit above the resistance. So let's see if the market will be able to close this area and to go and test again the previous record high. That will be relevant. Or, as personally I am expecting, continue moving into a sideways that could cause again maybe a test up there, but it's not predictable, let's say right now. But continuing moving up and down because the market is more uncertain right now than before. And let's see especially what will happen in the next month with the June, let's say, meeting of the Federal Reserve. So let's see what is going to happen. And on the DAX itself, we have a similar situation, even if, let's say, Friday's candle is more clear here because the technological stock were more impacted by the growth that we have seen on the market after the labor data that affected especially the technological stocks that did very well on Friday. So this is the situation on the Nasdaq, and this is what we can expect. We have 2 weeks before NVDA earnings, so we can expect the market to move into this sideways, and then after NVIDIA, we will know better what to expect in short term. Thank you very much for being here. This is Davide Biocchi from Italy. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.